All right, we good. Welcome to episode 2 of Gamers United 2016 with the returning champions of Rain and Mr. K Mega 405. Also, we have a new guest gentleman in the building who's hopefully will be in future podcasts. That is Mr. Grizzly himself. So we're going to start with him. Let him go ahead and introduce himself and let everybody else introduce themselves as well. And before we start our new topics, so Mr. Grizzly, you are up first.
All right, yeah. I'm Grizzly FOG. I'm a music artist. I'm coming out of Hampton, Virginia, and yeah, I'm in here with these house. I've been a subscriber of his for a long time, and it's my first time up in here. So I hope to have a good podcast show. And if you want to check out my videos, you can check them out youtube.com/owlgang1. And yeah.
All right. And I will put the links of everybody's YouTube channels and Twitters in the description box after this video goes, I guess, processes. Mr. Rain, who's on time today, my brother. Let's go ahead and get your introduction.
Everybody on rank 4. Uh, and,
Now
and
you cutting out. Now you've been clear this whole time.
you hear me now?
Yeah, we can. Go ahead.
Yeah, the rank 84. You know, gamer, Xbox, PlayStation, so, here to get it in tonight.
All right. Rain 84 on all platforms. Mr. K Mega, you were up, my brother.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy K Mega 405 live from the 405. Man, I'm in the middle playing some Halo 5 on Legendary with some partners, but I could not miss the podcast. Got to be with my boy B Shadows. Want to give a big shout out to my people at Intro Media Gaming, my people at Hard Knocks Gaming, and check out my channel K Mega 405, and also I'm starting a Twitch channel, which is the same name, K Mega 405. And let's get this party started, man. I'm excited.
All right. Introductions are out of the way. You know who I am. B Shadows Gaming, best quality on mother loving YouTube, and I'm gonna say that ship until I'm gone. So I hope you saw our last segment, man. It was a good video. It ended up being a lot longer than we expected, which tonight video will not be that darn long because we all got things to do and games to play. You know what I'm saying? So, first topic on this thing is virtual reality, the Oculus Rift, and the PlayStation VR, and these ridiculous prices they have released, or shall I say, leaked and released over the last couple of days. In my latest video, I did say that the PlayStation VR was $600. Let me correct myself and say I was incorrect about that. That would be the Oculus Rift that is $600, and the PlayStation VR is actually $800. Even on Amazon.co, they have it listed as $1,200. But I'm pretty sure I'd rather go with the 800 than that ridiculous 1200. But I think that's just something because of what country that's in. It costs that much. But I'm pretty sure it's at $800 because one of the more major websites actually leaked that out. And this is a financial website, so it's if y'all ever look at Tech Insider does all the latest tech news about everything that exists, and they're the ones that leaked out that the PlayStation VR would cost $800, which is insane. It's the cost of two PlayStations, which is ridiculous. Um, Let me begin by saying this before my fellows jump in on this situation on these ridiculous prices. Let me begin by saying, why are gaming companies and people overall so obsessed with virtual reality? They have been obsessed with this crap since back in the day when the Lawnmower Man video came out. Back when movie came out, even when Nintendo was still messing with what's that virtual boy that gave everybody retinal blinding. I mean, what is so wrong with just having a simple controller the way games are meant to be played with a joystick or a controller? Why are they obsessed with blinding us and making us feel like we're dizzy and spinning around rooms and shit? What is the obsession, guys? What are your thoughts on that? Who wants to go first?
I go. Uh, what they trying to do, I think they trying to like.
I didn't hear nothing you just said. How
Mhm.
did you just all of a sudden not get clear? You have been in here for 20 minutes talking to us clear as a bell.
Can you hear me now?
And yes,
All right. I they're doing. They want to have gaming where you actually be in the game yourself with you know what I'm saying, like you in the game yourself.
you just cut out again.
Mhm.
Last thing I heard was they want you to feel like you're in the game yourself, and you paused out.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Verizon Wireless, we can hear you now.
Yeah. But they trying to shoot for you know, and nobody got it right, you know. And I think they're gonna finally realize just one controller and our TV screen or computer. You know what I'm saying? They ain't realize
They ain't realize what?
they haven't realized that we just want to play games with a controller and a television.
Yeah, that's why they keep parking up money with it. Now you said something earlier, Rain, before we started. You said you don't think Microsoft is going to invest in too much of it.
Like they partner with Oculus. So they're on full in like Sony is with like VR. So if it doesn't work, Microsoft won't really lose nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'll let the new guy go next if he wants.
Oh, you talking about Grizzly? Grizzly, what's your
Yeah.
thoughts, my brother?
Look, that price. I don't know about that price, and I don't know, about the whole technology itself. Um, I mean, it don't like. I don't, when I look at it, it just don't appeal to me. Like usually what I'm used to, just gaming is like, just have a controller, your TV screen, and you just, use that and play, play games and whatnot. And I don't know. I guess they want to try to enhance the gaming experience by make you feel like you're in the game, with the whole virtual reality thing. But I just don't know about it.
Yeah, I don't get the point in it. To be honest with
Yeah.
you, I just don't get the obsession with it.
Well, I think it's just a fascination if you look at movies like Lawnmower Man, dang, I can't even, Star Gladiator, and there's countless games where you, Tron even, where you just are sucked up into a world. And even with the Virtual Boy, as much as that was a failure, people still gravitated to it because it sounds futuristic. And even though the VR is looking like some fascinating tech, and I mean, I've watched a lot of videos of the Oculus Rift, and it, especially scary games, I could see that being huge. But with a price like that for a peripheral, because that's all this thing is. I mean, you got to put in consideration of, your eyesight, you holding this thing onto your head for all this time, and it can cause injury, give you bad eyesight, all types of different problems. Plus, on top of that, motion sickness. It just doesn't make any sense to spend that type of money for something that should be probably presented in the future to be more affordable to the public.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I just was saying that it's just not, it's just too expensive. And if the PlayStations is more expensive than an Oculus Rift, which have more to show, then that's a big mistake on PlayStation's part.
Yeah, I don't think. I think both of these companies are trying to do different things. I think the price for both of them is insane.
Yeah.
$600 or $800, regardless. Microsoft and Sony have lost their damn mind. Um, I really don't. I've seen what the Oculus Rift can do, and I think that's all cool and shit, especially with the Minecraft demo they did and all other kind of stuff. That's all good and dandy. You know, I can control my game with motion and I can see it a different way than everybody else can see it. I mean, that's great. That's all good and dandy. But is it $600 worth of experience? I have never seen a game preferable, controller, steering wheel, whatever, that makes me feel like I got $600 worth of activities out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, then if Sony is doing theirs for $800, I think Sony's just throwing some shit together so they can do scare factors with Until Dawn and stuff like that. And like you said, No Man's Sky, fucking Wing Commander with cartoon graphics. You know, I'm gonna keep saying that. You know, they want to throw $800 in there just so they can. You know, they're Sony. People gonna say Sony virtual reality glasses, gotta have them. You know, gotta have them. They ain't even want to name it something. They ain't want to give it no special name. And it's Sony, nigga. It's Sony VR. It's got Sony name on it. You gonna pay that $800. You know, and that's just like, well, what is it? You know, it's Sony virtual reality glasses. I know that it's Sony virtual reality glasses, but why is it $800? You play games with it. Again, why is it $800? Because it's Sony. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way they think. You know what I'm saying? Does it make me feel so much scared to be in fucking Until Dawn? Until Dawn is a scary ass game. I don't know why in the hell anybody in their right mind will want to put some glasses on and make them feel like they literally are really walking in those damn woods. You know, can you see how many overweight gamers sitting at a fucking chair and they skirt their chair and they shatting on themselves and shit? I'm like, that shit be on man headline news shit. Obese gamers are shatting themselves over Until Dawn with the Sony VR.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I swear I would die laughing on some shit like that. But I'm just like, man, this shit is crazy. I'm like, that's cool and stuff, man. But if I want to see something scary, I can see one of my coworkers naked, and that's some scary shit.
Damn.
Damn.
I work with a lot of men, so yeah, that's a scary thought. Yeah, you want to see that shit.
The sausage factory dream.
Yeah, no, that ain't We ain't playing that game. This ain't the Tinky Winky game.
Nah, what was you finna say, brother?
I said I wonder how the is on now, because you know you can light on it.
Now that'd be cool. Probably knocking over lamps and shit, but I mean,
right.
It would be cool to have a good ass fighting game like you see Ryu and Ken really actually taking blows and swings at you. I mean, that shit would be awesome. You know, they got Street Fighter V coming out on PS4. I'm like, that'd be crazy. You know, you put a good fighting game up there. You know, you can bring out Tekken 7 or something. Or is it Tekken 8 or 9 now? Which one is it in now?
It's Tekken 7.
Yeah, I mean, you bring that shit out, man. You got fucking Jin and all them really taking blows at you. I'm like, that's just awesome. Now that might be worth it. I mean, it still ain't worth $800 motherfucking dollars.
No.
You know, in $199, $149. That's reasonable. Because even the Samsung Galaxy virtual reality glasses and those 360 Fly 3D virtual glasses cost like $100, $150. That sounds more reasonable. If I pay $150 down for a Microsoft Elite controller, I'll spend $150 on some damn glasses if I know I'm gonna get some gameplay out of it. But when your device costs more than the console, hell no.
Right.
Not even like a little bit more than the console. It's almost double and triple the price. Why would I do that?
And that's the one thing. And then what hurts Oculus Rift and the Sony VR, and the other thing, I know there's another one. I can't think of it, but the other one is called. Is that you see some real tech with the HoloLens, and that looks like something from Star Trek. That's amazing. And you know, and I think that hurts it for just the fact that okay, the HoloLens is going to get cheaper along the way, and to me, I would pay $1,000 for that for everything that it does. But when you look at VR, it's kind of like a toy compared to the HoloLens, and it's just it hurts. It hurts. You know, the gaming market, in my opinion, to try to go after such a high price. I know it's some cool new tech, but it's not worth that much. You know, so like I said, it's a peripheral. It's not going to be used all the time. Only in certain games. I think that what would be really cool is to play Ace Combat. You know, games like that, racing games especially, scary games, be dope. But that's it. I mean, it's not like you're going to play The Witcher 3. You know what I'm saying? On that thing. You know what I'm saying? And get some satisfaction. I just don't. I don't get it. It's now not the time. To me, I think it's a couple of I think it's a generation ahead. It should be next gen tech right now, since everything is trying to go digital. You know, by next generation.
Yeah.
So why don't you try to bring VR then, not now?
Yeah. And see, that's what hurts me even more. Like, I don't like the fact that they're trying to push this garbage out already, and you haven't even brought out any real good games and exclusives that we've been waiting on.
Right.
But you want to continue to push out these gimmicks, and I'm like, we don't want your virtual crap. Bring us exclusive, quality, you know, high blockbuster content that we want. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been waiting on. Like, where are the games? You want to bring out some more gimmicks, want to advertise these gimmicks, advertise games. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
we're 2 generations in, and both consoles have XYZ amount of exclusives. And I'm like, okay. And it's not the fact that it's not like they don't have exclusives. They have exclusives. We don't want to say like PS4 and Xbox don't have exclusives. Both of them have exclusives. We get that. But where are the high budget those exclusives, those new IPs that make us want to say, well, man, we got our money's worth. You know, it was great getting those launch systems at $400, but I mean, shit, I still ain't got my $400 worth yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I had fun with Rise Son of Rome. Yes, I had fun with Killzone. Yeah, I had fun with Infamous. Yeah, I had fun with Killer Instinct and, you know, and Forza and stuff like that. But, you know, even Bloodborne, you know, even though the game pissed me off a lot, you know, I give them credit. You know, they got some decent games out. And notice I said the term decent because the Order 1886, Rise Son of Rome, both graphical beasts, both of them too damn short. Those 2 games alone should have been a hell of a lot longer games than what they were. You know what I'm saying? Those are the 2 best games on both of those 2 systems. The Order 1886 is phenomenal. Even though it's shorter than most games that's on the PS4, it's one of the best fucking looking games ever. You know what I'm saying? And that game should have at least been 20 more levels longer. And it should have been more gameplay versus cutscenes. Same thing with Rise Son of Rome. Rise Son of Rome storyline was so flawless. The voice acting was so flawless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Huh? I
Yeah,
mean,
no, it's just great.
Yeah, that game is legit. That is one of the best freaking games I've ever played. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I played a lot of games on both systems. Even though that was a launch title, I done beat Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rain, you have beat Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider had a good ending. Cause you went through a lot of shit to get to that last scene in Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
But that hallway scene on Rise Son of Rome, where you gotta make it to that last king,
Yeah.
that shit is epic. I mean, that is some of the best shit I've ever seen in a video game. I mean, it made you feel like you're dying, but you gonna make sure your last breath kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that feeling you got on that last scene was like, damn, man, I gotta work my ass off to make sure I finish this level. I mean, that was an epic ending. Whoever did the camera work on that, the graphics, and whoever thought of that ideal of a man on his last leg making sure he gonna kill this dude, whoever created that scene, it's just fucking beautiful. Whoever wrote that story was great. But I felt like, you know, it would have been more to fight more wars in that game. You know, take out a couple of kings you know should have died in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It should have been more to it. And I didn't like the fact that the main villain was a female. Not trying to take nothing to be no feminist or nothing like that. Because the chick that we had to fight was a badass. But I still felt like your character was way more powerful than her. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, they should have had, if she's going to be a female character, she should have been an Amazonian. Like a big strong woman, you know, What's the girl name that just got knocked the fuck out in UFC?
Oh,
Ronda
Robin.
Rousey.
Robin.
She should have been swole like that. This chick like her, like she should be knitting in sweaters and shit. She's so skinny. But she was just, but you know what I'm saying though. She was thin in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anytime your main character should have knocked her fucking unconscious.
Yeah.
But she was a badass swords player. That she was a beast with two swords. But I felt like that game should have had more into it. Now picture them using the Oculus Rift on that. Then you play back through that game with the eyes of your main character.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, now that'd be badass. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to play Killzone Shadowfall in first person. Because the graphics on that game was sick. To be able to see it and making it feel like you're in it, that'd have been dope.
Hey, do y'all
Having the powers. What's up?
do y'all remember the thing called the interactor?
Interactor. What is that?
It was like a vest that you put on, but when you play video games, like you feel it when the characters hit you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that it came out a long time ago back in the day?
I remember something about that, not in exact terms. No, I don't.
Yeah,
Something about they made a device a while back, like when you get shot in a game, it makes you feel it.
yeah, it put it on like a vest. It was like a bulletproof vest type thing.
Yeah. Shit, just don't be like that guy on Fox News. You get stabbed for real with your stab-proof vest.
Just imagine you playing kids, you can get popped and you can feel it.
Yeah.
And see, that would kind of suck, man. You know when people be in their living room puking and shit? He had been in the belly, mama.
I know you got some freaky fuckers out there. They might play the shit out that game. That game might be top selling, boy. Hit me again, yeah.
Now, this my boy Brooklyn Boss snuck up in here on me.
You know how I do it,
Man, that boy snuck up in here on me. I didn't realize you was in. I heard that laugh. I said, I know that laugh.
What's up, family?
What up?
What up?
What's up, guys?
Man, I know you late to the party, but go on and give your introduction and introduce your channel, brother, so I can link you in the description section.
Oh, definitely. I appreciate the invite, B Shadows. My name is Brooklyn Boss. I have a channel called Game Craver. At the moment, I play all games. I've been listening and rocking with my boy B Shadow for a little bit now, and I'm just happy to be here to add my commentary to the panel.
Sorry, I had to take a little sip of that wine. Oh, no, I mess with you. But no, man, Brooklyn Boss, man, I've been trying to get you in here for weeks. Now, he's one of the original cast of Gamers United in 2015. Man, we've been talking about this Oculus Rift, man. I don't know how much you heard before you jumped in. How much did you hear?
I pretty much heard what you guys thought about it as far as the price, the difference between the PlayStation VR and Oculus Rift, and the fact that it's a new proprietary form of gaming in the sense of this technology that we had before. Like you alluded to, that we did have some form of VR gaming back in the day, but not like this. But my pretty much my thoughts on it is I think it's a bit overpriced at the moment. I understand it is new to the market as far as the technology side of it is concerned. But I think that even though they said that they're not going to make a profit off of it, I still think that you're going to kind of alienate a lot of people that really would like to try it. I think that also the fact that you aren't able to use this thing at like your local Walmart or Kmart or Best Buy, it's an atrocity, especially at a GameStop. You can't go there and try it out. This isn't the type of gaming unit that you can hear from word of mouth or see on YouTube. You got to actually experience this personally. So I think that the marketing of it, they can do a lot better. But I don't think that's going to move a lot of units like they think it will initially.
Right, and I'm going to have to piggyback on what he just said, which was an excellent point. I remember back in the days when you could play the old NES games or Sega games at the Walmart or Kmart or Tasco, places like that, and you had that feel right then of if you liked it or not. Like I remember playing Ice Climber and Balloon Fight, and I was like, oh man, I got to get these games, and that right there is a perfect selling point. you got to have people to get their hands on, except for people that's just developers and the insiders. You know what I'm saying? Because even though people might listen to just everything that certain people might say, it still is a problem because those people don't get a chance to actually get the hands on and know if they're going to like it or not. So I'm definitely agreeing with that.
Agreed. I don't want to. I just want to say I don't want to dog it. I think it's out of price. I think they've tried this shit too many times over, and it's already failed every single time they've ever tried to release it.
Yeah.
Like, I was even reading some of the comments in some of people's videos when they first announced them prices and shit. Like, GameSpot released the price information 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and people were already saying, "Oh, that shit gonna fail out the door. It's gonna be shit out the door." And they was already, knocking it. They was like, "Oh, this shit gonna be terrible. Sony gonna fall on their ass. Microsoft gonna fall on their ass." They were all saying that shit. And I'm like, you know what? Don't get me wrong. I agree with them to a certain extent. Like, I felt like this shit did incorrectly. It's gonna flop. And I think they know it's gonna flop. I know they're not dumb to it. And I think that's why Microsoft is kind of sticking. They're not talking about it too much. They're letting the people who make it talk about it. You
Right.
know what I mean? And
This
that's
is
smart
PlayStation's
because
Connect to me, and this is even though the Connect was successful with the 360, this is PlayStation's Connect, in my opinion. They shouldn't have invested so much money behind it. Not now. If they were going to go digital like people are expecting them to with PlayStation 5, then that would be the perfect time to go VR.
yeah, and they need to establish the games first. And I think that's
Right.
that's some of the stuff I read the most from people was the fact that they was talking about, well, there's only 10 games that work on it. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. There's only 10 games that they listed for it. I think that was for the Oculus Rift. And I don't know what Sony VR has for it outside of Until Dawn, and it was like the No Man's Sky, and like 2 or 3 other games. I'm like, that's only like 5 or 6 games for it. I'm like, but you telling me these devices gonna cost $800 and $600? 6 and 10 games is not enough games for me to tell me I'm gonna get my value out of it, especially with the way they've been developing games and these bitches been short as hell. You know what I'm saying? You pay $600 for a pair of glasses. You go buy a $65 game, and you beat the game in 4 hours. Where's my value?
Hmm.
True. True.
Obviously, you've been quiet on me, brother. Talk to me. What's up?
Look, like I don't. If it's going to be a flop, then it's probably. I think it's just going to be on the game companies, you know. But like you said, they're smart to it, and obviously they're going to do it by staying right by it, try to do it right. But like I said, I just don't see it being big, because that's like $800. That's like a whole collection of Jordans right there, almost. Could have been. It's like
Or collected the
Sure
that's like
is.
J's.
one- that's like 100 pairs of shell toes I could have been buying. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
like almost, like that's like a season ticket to like a minor league games. You know what I mean? Nah, but yeah, I just don't see it, working out, especially with what you was talking about. The limited number of games that's coming out for it. I just don't,
Yeah.
I just don't see it working out.
You know what I like you said though? You said it's like buying new shoes, new phones, new this. That's I think that's how they looking at the prices on it right now. If motherfuckers would pay $600-700 for a damn Galaxy S and an iPhone 6 Plus, they like if they can pay that much for them little pieces of motherfucking plastic, why won't they pay $600-800 for this device here?
Exactly.
The difference is those phones and those tablets and stuff like that, you use 100% of your day.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Not
Yep.
even 50% of your day. When you
Yeah.
got a cell phone and a smartphone, you on that thing for everything. Web browsing, text messages, phone calls, everything you could think of. You're buying and purchasing stuff online with it. You see, you're reserving stuff. You're using that phone all the time. You're not going to use the Oculus Rift or the Sony VR at all outside of
Right.
an hour to 20 minutes out of your day playing a video game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
You know what I'm
else?
saying?
But with these
Huh?
phones, the thing is you on a contract, so you're not paying like the full 600 like at one time. Like you paying
Yeah.
it like when you pay your bill every month. You know what I'm saying? So you're not like just paying up front. $600.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
You
agree
know,
with him on
costing it
that.
really up front. Huh?
No, 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 I was saying I agree with him on that. I was going to say that, you know, like I said earlier, alluded to the marketing. The marketing was really poor. But not only that, I think that if they would have offered not just gamers, but just the general public another form of use for the Oculus Rift other than just gaming, I think that it would have been more, people would have been more open-minded to it. Now, I understand that this is just the first run of it. This is the first iteration of it. So it's going to, what it is now is not going to be what it is 5 years from now. But I think that they would have been like, hey, you know what you can do also, not just game, but you can watch movies on here. You can watch Netflix. You can watch 3D movies. And it'll be as if you are immersed at a movie theater and get the same type of experience because it's on your face. It makes you feel like you're in the movie. And I think that this is just, going to open a door to other things. And I understand that the initial backers probably don't see that future for it yet or that place for it yet. But I'm sure that Oculus, they see the power or at least the advancement that this could leapfrog in our form of entertainment, not just gaming, but just entertainment as we experience and take it in on an everyday basis.
Yep. And nobody's gonna. I mean, yeah, just that alone could be a good selling point for the non-gamer. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fact that you could watch it for your Netflix, Hulu, things of that nature. So it this, but still, the price is still going to hold a lot of people back. You know, I would think that it'd be a cool thing to get, but it's just like it's like I've been saying, it's not affordable. I mean, people got to, people are, they got to put their money on kids and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Daycare, whatever. Food,
Hmm.
everything else. I mean, you just can't just shell out $600 to $800 and say that's cool. You
Right.
know? I
Yep.
mean, look how many people that sit there and that waited until the consoles went down, and they were actually, well, the PlayStation 4 was affordable, the Xbox was kind of high, but the X1 was kind of high, but just look how long people took to move on to the next side of especially on the Xbox side. There's still people that plays on the 360. So that's a high ass price to me. That's a lot of bread.
Yeah, you know what's funny that you just said that? I like how you said that shit too. You said that Xbox was kind of high. You
Yeah,
lying about that. That motherfucker when it came out, they said, "Nigga, you gonna pay for this Connect."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and I was one of the day one purchaser, but then, and then when I got that and got like 2, 3 games, everything cost like $825. So
Yeah.
that was ridiculous. So what I'm saying, just think if you haven't even have a PlayStation 4 yet, and you get the PlayStation 4, the VR. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some kind of bundle, but still, you coming off some mad cheese. Now, one thing that I will say that could be a good idea if PlayStation or Oculus is smart. It was something that Michael Pachter. I don't know if you guys remember him. Uh, he made up something about with the X1. What he thought what they were going to do was do something, do a deal with like Comcast or some kind of provider so they could get the system at a reasonable price to get people get drawn in. That's the idea that they could try to do to promote Oculus Rift or especially the PlayStation VR. If you want to get uh, internet through a company, whatever company that you choose, you get this incentive that you can get the VR for like $200. You know what I'm saying? And have that as just the incentive to bring it into your home so people can get to see it or get a chance to try it. I think that would be a good idea. I don't know what you guys think about it.
But the thing with that is, like, if you were at home, I'd rather watch TV. I'd rather watch TV on my TV. You know what I'm saying? Cable
Yeah.
not putting nothing on my face.
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand that, but I'm just saying something to soften the blow on how much the actual price is. You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing that I think is going to hurt it. Even when I heard the rumors that it could have that the VR was going to be like $400, I'm like, damn, that's the same price as the PlayStation 4. That's kind of crazy. You know, so
Mhm.
they need to do something to try to package, to have a good package deal to where you feel like you're getting something for free, especially for new buyers of the system. You know, so I think it's more. I think it's more of a. It has a better success rate with the PC crowd than I do the console crowd because the console people are actually more casual. You know, now we aren't, but if you really look at it, people that buy consoles, they are more just to get like the Call of Duties, Battlefronts, things of that nature. While as PC people, they'll play any and everything, the most craziest shit that you ever seen, and they would love to get the, you know, to have the Oculus Rift and things of that nature. So I think it's going to succeed, but I think it's going to succeed on the PC end, not the console end. That's what I should say. I mean, that's really what I mean when I think it's going to flop.
It might. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Now, this is one of the other topics I was going to talk about other than the VR stuff. What is listed as coming out between now through March that is actually getting released and we're looking forward to? Because I don't see any games coming out that I can honestly say that I want. And I'm trying to figure out were there any exclusive games announced between now and March that y'all know of?
I haven't heard anything, really.
Yeah, not exclusive. Multi-plat, yeah.
Multi-plat, yeah. Yeah.
When is the Division coming out?
April?
Yeah, I'll say April.
Is it April?
Oh,
That's
wow.
another April game.
Mm-hmm.
So what the hell is coming out between now? I guess April. I mean, I don't.
Mighty Number 9.
I said Mighty Number 9.
I know that there's a game that I'm really looking forward to that comes out in February, and that's Naruto. I'm a big fighting fan, so.
See, I have all of those, man.
Huh? Oh, you got them
every
all?
last one of them.
Yeah,
I
this Naruto
game.
looks amazing. So I'm actually looking forward to Naruto. I did look forward to Far Cry. What is that? Primal. But
Primal.
Yeah, but after I heard that it's not going to be co-op, I kind of, I lost my feel for it a little bit. Kind of wait for it to get on discount.
Yeah, they have I don't really like any more Mega Man games. So when he said Mighty Number 9, I was just like, yeah, another fucking Mega Man game. And the sad thing is, it's coming out on everything, like everything. It's not a Wii U game anymore. It's everything. It's like, hell with you, Nintendo. We releasing this on everything now. We ain't making no money off the Wii U. You know who I think you know who I wish would wake up about that? The motherfuckers that released Bayonetta 2.
Right.
Put this shit on the PS4 and Xbox One already.
Right.
I guarantee you, Bayonetta 2 come out on PS4 and Xbox One regardless of how it's sold on the Xbox 360. You release that game on PS4 and Xbox One, I guarantee that bitch gonna sell.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Because they've already proven that game is badass on a Wii U. Imagine it with current day graphics.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a good job on the fucking Wii U. I'm not even gonna knock that. I loved it. I played that game so damn much. I think I actually completed it within a week or two time. I think I played it non-stop. I was actually embarrassed that I played my Wii that much. I'm serious. I made 2 or 3 YouTube videos. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm sitting here fucking being a grown man, and I'm bragging about playing Bayonetta. But the shit was badass, and you couldn't knock it. Like, it was good. I mean, the bosses. Huh?
A good game is a good game.
Yeah, I've always loved that character, dude. When they make that game backwards compatible, that's getting played a lot on my Xbox.
Right.
That first one.
I can't. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to be backwards compatible.
Oh, let me tell you what I did. So, in Texas, we have a lot of places where you can still get old retro consoles, old systems, stuff like that, right? Like around the United States right now, there's still like people complaining about the Xbox what do you call it, the Elite controller being sold out. I
Right.
tweeted out pictures yesterday in the stores down here. It said, still got them, still got them, still got them. I'm taking pictures, still got them. Our stores got plenty of them. We getting them in weekly. But in other states, they still sold out. These motherfuckers telling them March and May. Like, slap yourself. Because Texas is doing it the right. But you know why Texas is getting them all the time? A lot of people don't know that the Microsoft headquarters is down the street from my house.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. When y'all send y'all systems off for repair, they come here.
Oh wow.
Our center is here.
Oh, no wonder I got mine back so quick. So, because I'm just right down the street.
You're in Texas, right?
No, I'm in Oklahoma.
Well, see, yeah, you technically down the street. You're in the state up. Yeah, so you should get your shit back in like 4 days to 5 days.
I got it in 3 days.
They normally like next day your shipping. So they don't play around. And it's just like, well, we right here, so we get our stuff like faster. All the inventory gets stocked up faster. So there's a store. I'm not gonna say the name of this store, so I'm not gonna advertise these mother lovers on my podcast. But it's a store down the street from my house. I mean, I can get on a bike and ride a bike there. But they have all this old stuff in there. Me and my brother decided, for the first time, let's go in here, man. We both off work. Let's drive up there and see what they got. We walk in there. They got Nintendos, PlayStation Goes. They got 360s and PS3s, Wii U's. They got Wii U's for $199. They got PS3s and like the new PS3, not that one with the little slide door that slides over and shit. I'm talking about the good one with the little thing you slide the disc in with. They got the little small slim one. They got a whole bunch of them, and they got Xbox 360 Slims. Not that new model where they removed all the parts off of it, but the one right before that. They got both models of those. $80 a Xbox, $100 a PS3.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, we went in that bitch, man. I told that dude, I said, man, how much is the layaway in this bitch? That nigga said 10%. He said 10%, and you got to pay it off in 10 months. I said, really? I got 10 months to pay this off, and I only put 10% down. He said, yeah. I said, man, grab that. And I said, let me put all that shit on layaway. Man, I put that shit on layaway, man. I looked at the final total price. I said, man, I'll be here next Friday to get this out.
Yeah, we need
My
to.
brother went over there, and we looked at the games, right? Almost every 360 and PlayStation 3 game they had in that case. I don't give a fuck if it was Uncharted 3 on PS3 or if it was Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or anything else on 360. Every game in that case was $6 and $7. And it was mint condition.
That's awesome.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. I need to make a trip down to T-Town, man, so you can let me know what this store is for real.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you to meet me there, and I'll give you the address, man. My brother was looking at that bitch like, my brother was like, damn, dude. He said, you looking me up today, because I normally don't tell my brother to buy games. I always encourage him not to buy games unless you buy them smart. And then my brother was like, now I see why your damn game collection is ridiculous. You don't pay shit for your stuff. I said, no, I'm smart. I'm a smart gamer. I don't go out there and just buy anything. I went in there the other day and I bought Halo 5 Collector's Master Chief Collection, and I think I rebought my Rise on the Rome and something else, and I paid for all 3 games. I paid $22.
Wow, nice.
That's not bad at all.
Sound like you had some
yeah.
coupons.
Huh?
Sound like you had some coupons.
He said
It helps me. It helps me explain to people when they make these excuses. I can't afford this. I can't afford this. I can't afford more than one game console. Yes, you can, bitch. Shop smart. You can't go to Best Buy. You can't go to Walmart and Target and GameStop and get everything. There are places in your neighborhood, in your vicinity, that sells video games like anybody else. You just gotta go know where to shop. Everybody don't know anything outside of GameStop, outside of Walmart, outside of Best Buy. You got other stores.
Mom
I
and
got
pop.
a place down here called Movie Trading Company. Yeah, Mom and Pop, exactly. I got a place down here called Movie Trading Company. I got another one called Entertainment. There's only two in the whole city of Dallas. And them bitches got everything all the way back to the 3DO. Nigga,
Damn.
I went there the other day and they had a fucking Super Scope 6 for the Super Nintendo.
Damn, Super Scope.
Yeah, tell me I wasn't finna go over there and buy that motherfucker.
Man, I would have copped that immediately.
But I did buy that damn. I was about to buy that. What did they have in there? That big old mech game with that big ass controller. I can't think of the name of it. It came out on 360.
360. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mech Assault or
they
something.
had.
I forgot what that name.
Yeah,
What that game was.
that Mech Warrior, whatever it was. They had that fucking controller in there, and they only wanted like $65 for it. That controller goes for over $1,400 on eBay. Don't tell me I wasn't finna buy it. I did pick up the 3DO though and the Sega Saturn, so I got both of them.
Nice.
They had both of them in the case in mint condition. I was just like, where you get a mint condition Sega Saturn from?
I'm gonna have to go.
I said, man,
I'm gonna have to visit, bro. I'm gonna have to go down.
huh?
I'm gonna have to go to that store and visit, man.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, you have any of my friends who listening to this video, you come visit me in Dallas, you better bring about $1,000 with you. I guarantee your airport gonna hate you when you had to put that shit on the flight. You want to put that shit on a box and have it shipped back. I mean, that's how much stuff you gonna get because I told my homeboy the other day we spent I remember we had some money one day. I said, you know what? I got $500. You want to spend $500? He said, on games? He said, man, that's only like 7 or 8 games. I said, fool, where you shop at? And I said, no, man. I said, let's go to the ATM. We went to the ATM, right? Cause I never go to the store and use my damn debit card. I don't like people having my debit number. So go to the bank, withdraw 500. We drive to 2 of the stores now. Tell me why this fool got 8 bags of stuff. He
Wow.
still went home with like $108 in his pocket.
Damn.
He bought more games in that one day than he bought in the whole 2 years he had his system.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, just
man.
gotta shop smart.
It's a bit.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy a bunch of them, huh?
Used to be this store when I was a kid called KB Toys. Remember that?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
used to
yeah.
work
Yeah.
there.
KB Toy Store saved me many a time because I had a homeboy that worked for KB Toy Store, and I went through like 6 PlayStation ones because them bitches kept breaking. And man, I paid for it the second time. After that, man, the homeboy just kept hooking me up with new PlayStations. I was, and if it wasn't for him, you know what I'm saying, I would just have to wait to spend a whole. How much was a PlayStation One back then? $300 or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, man,
$2.99.
yeah. So, man, thanks you. Shout out to KB Toy Store. I wish y'all was still around.
You still got one. You still got one in Grapevine, Texas.
Yeah. Oh, word.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah, it's still.
Got
They
everything.
got them. They in there selling them damn Star Wars figures now.
Oh yeah. I have to visit that just for nostalgia, man. I ain't been to KB Toy Store in forever.
Yeah,
I
it's like
told my homeboy the other day. What's up?
no, I was saying it was like a couple of places around here that I know, that sells retro gaming and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of limited, but it's like uh, this franchise store I know that has like 2 stores and this one place that's in this flea market, but they have a great selection of retro games and stuff. It was just amazing going in there, looking at the stuff and whatnot.
Nice.
So you need to go find out what games they got and what systems they still sell. Cause
Oh,
it's collectors everywhere that
yeah,
still keep that
they
shit,
had
man.
a good amount of systems, a good amount of retro systems and whatnot. I was in there, 'cause I was getting stuff for my Dreamcast, and I noticed, they had a bunch of N64s. I noticed they had the Pikachu one, the Pokemon one,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and they
I
got
would love to
360s,
have that.
PS3s. Yeah, but yeah, that store was really good. And then it's like these two friends. There's like this one franchise that has 2 stores in the area called Video Game Heaven, and like
Hmm.
I went to both of their stores because they have one in Chesapeake and one in Virginia Beach. And yeah, both of the stores are excellent. You know, they both got retro games and new games and whatnot.
That's crazy.
Nice,
That's why I say
nice.
people need to shop smart, man. Like right now, this is my deal with y'all. Anything y'all looking for that's very rare that you know you can't find where you live, send me a private message on Twitter and say, "B Shadows, I've been looking for this game everywhere. If you can find it locally, tell me how much it is. All you gotta do is hit my PayPal and refund my money, and I'll buy it right up front and ship it to you.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have
That's
to
what's
'Cause I
talk
up.
did it
about
for a
that
guy
then.
the other day.
That's what's
Oh
up.
yeah, I shipped my homeboy a TurboGrafx 16. I shipped him a Dreamcast, a couple of light guns for House of the Dead, and I think sold him 2 European Dreamcast games. But I mean, this is just stuff that this store down here still have. Did y'all not see my video the other day? We did the NBA Live podcast, and I pulled out a mint condition, brand new copy of Coach K.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That
Yeah,
that that was one of my favorite college basketball games of all time, no doubt.
dude, we still get Genesis games down here like it ain't no tomorrow. You know what? I'm finna show you something. Hold, let me go get this off my shelf. Let me show you just how legit some of these stores are. Hold up, be right back. Well, y'all go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that another place to shop for old nostalgia stuff is in video game and even comic books. Try not a thrift store, but the a garage sale. You find some cool shit in a garage sale, man. You know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with any of that. I don't know if that's, I know, I don't know if that's a South thing. I have no idea, but, uh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You go to garage sales, you see all types of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go in the right neighborhood though, cause you go to a certain neighborhood, they ain't got good stuff.
Oh, no, yeah, it should be used up. They still charge you like $2 for something that been worn out, control all jacked up, got food on it. You gotta watch out for that. Man, we are going in right now and in Halo playing Halo 5 on Legendary.
Oh, nice,
That game
nice.
is addicting, man.
Yeah, man, this shit is great, man. I'm sitting here playing with some friends and I haven't beat the story yet. So but they have and we've been ready to set up to do it. So,
Just wait till you play it with an elite controller.
oh see, I cannot wait to get one of those, man. I cannot wait. I'm thinking about trading in my my X one just so I can go ahead and get one to get the elite whole elite, X one. So I should uh, I should have twitched my first broadcast doing this, but I wasn't even thinking about it.
Halo, it's a good game, regardless of what people say, man. That game is pretty deep.
I
Really,
yeah, I was getting into some discussions on the game on gaming Facebook pages, and there's people that just want to hate on Halo just because it's Halo, and they'll try to throw numbers and everything at you. It just don't make any sense. I mean, the game is successful. I mean, to me, Halo is up there with the God of Wars, the Mario's. I mean, he's an icon. Master Chief is an icon. You know what I'm saying? And for the series to be out as long as it has and it still be as successful as it is, I don't know why you should knock it. I mean, it's good for gaming in general.
yeah. I also put multiplayer on the map for consoles.
It did. So, you know,
All right, guys. I ain't mean to interrupt y'all Halo talks, y'all exclusive contents. Let me change over to.
So is there any games that we're anticipating for, you know what I'm saying, this, I guess, for the first quarter of the year?
Yeah, one of the games I'm anticipating, which I really hope is a really good game, is the Division. Um, it's a lot of hype that's been surrounding this game, and I'm real skeptical about the actual beta that's going to be released very soon to those that maybe pre-ordered the game. And it looks very intriguing. Like I said, we haven't seen much gameplay, and I think that there's a lot of promise to it. But I hope that the beta won't be similar or won't be in the same area where, like, when you play Destiny, you play the beta of Destiny when that came out, and then you actually
Yeah.
played Destiny game, the full game when it first came out. It kind
Oh
of felt
man.
like you were playing the beta, and I kind of hope and wish that the Division doesn't do that, because it'd be a really sad disappointment, and I really feel like the way Bungie is doing Destiny is wrong. So I hope that, in a sense, I believe Ubisoft is behind this game. Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong, guys. I
Yeah, it
hope
is
that
so.
I hope that they don't, take the same tone and go down the same road.
Yeah, I agree. I think, well, I can't say I think. I hope they learn their lessons, uh, especially with what happened with Watch Dogs. I mean, it was such a hyped up game. A lot of people wasn't, anticipating it. This was the game of the future, and then it just come out to be a lame duck game, and you don't hear that much about it. And that's the sad thing about it. Nobody can, I think that they learn. I hope they learn, because everybody, well, a lot of people that I know, they're talking about the Division, but it's still lost a little bit of luster because of the stuff that's happened with Assassin's Creed and what's happened with Watch Dogs. So they gotta get this right, or they're gonna tarnish their name for a long time.
Now you guys seeing what I'm doing right now? Y'all can see my
Oh, yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
So the action replay, and this one is for the PlayStation 2 action replay. Now, these are my European Dreamcast games.
That is
Wow.
dope.
Now, hey Rain, I know you're gonna appreciate this one because you got the Xbox 360 version. I
Yeah.
got the actual Dreamcast version.
Oh, Shenmue. Nice.
MO2.
Yeah. Yep. Get this. Brand new, still factory sealed, Perfect Dark 3 N64.
That's what's up.
Never
Better
been
watch
opened.
Nintendo might try to flag you for that.
I know, right?
You sure do. You better watch out for that.
Right. Well, no. Xbox owns this bitch now. Fuck yourself, Nintendo. Old Game Gear games. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Classic.
Game
Oh, that ain't.
was a bad handheld too.
Yeah, it was. I know y'all remember this.
Wow.
Turbo
Oh.
graphics.
The
Wow.
TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I remember when I first seen that game. Altered Beast was the first game that I seen on a
Yeah.
console. I was like, "What is this, Mama? I need to get it."
Gotta have
She
it.
looked, yeah, she looked at me
Hey,
like I was
man,
crazy.
Bonk's Adventure was the shit.
Yeah, yep.
Ain't nobody gonna ever take that away. That game was badass. That and yeah, I remember Adventure Island.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man, I played that game so much. I'm like, man, look, mother lovers don't give a lot of them old consoles. These young cats don't know about them consoles. They don't know where we came from and how we gamed all these years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're true gamers. And we can appreciate retro games like that while these mother lovers still shatting on them. They know the emulation version. They don't know the physical have it in your possession version.
Right.
You know,
Sony
it's
started.
crazy, huh?
Sony created gaming.
Yeah.
According to the ponies of America, Sony
Yeah.
created everything that was badass, which in reality Sega and Nintendo did. Oh, I take it back. Atari and ColecoVision did.
Yeah.
you know, and then Nintendo and Sega amplified it. Then SNK and Neo Geo came out of nowhere. 3DO came out of nowhere with Philips and Panasonic. They tried to put their shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sega kept elevating and they were just getting better and better. The Dreamcast to this day, still the best motherfucking system ever made.
Yeah, Dreamcast is.
Dreamcast was way before its time.
Hell yeah.
Man,
Oh,
the games
you know
that came out.
Actually,
I'm glad I brought that up.
in the PS2.
Everybody, name your favorite 5 Dreamcast games.
Oh, I'm gonna say Power Stone, Shenmue. And this is kind of embarrassing, but I love that damn game. It was what was it? Chanel 5 or Channel 5, Chanel 5, whatever. It was a dancing little game. It was these chicks that was dancing, and she would shoot lasers and stuff. I
Yeah.
forgot what the hell that day was, but I played the hell out of that game when the homeboys was not around. Uh, but I loved it. And damn, I'm trying the boxing game. What was the boxing game's name? With you had the little black dude with the afro and the
The
big
Afro,
Russian.
yeah.
Yeah, what was that damn game's name?
Was
I
it
can't think
Knockout
of it.
Kings?
No, it wasn't
Power.
Knockout King.
No, fuck. I forget the name too.
Rage
Ready to
Rumble.
Rumble. Ready to Rumble.
Brandon Rumble, yeah,
You
yeah,
beat me
yeah,
to it. I was
yeah,
just gonna say.
yeah.
And another game that a lot of people probably went. Well, NBA 2K16 as an honorable. I mean NBA 2K
2K.
as an honorable mention in NBA NFL 2K, and then Echo the Dolphin.
Echo the Dolphin. That's my shit. I'm surprised you didn't say Slave Zero.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a little different, but yeah, man, those are my favorite games on there. And I had more, but you can't think of it, because really I was going to say Soul Calibur, but really Soul Edge was on PlayStation first, so.
Yeah.
I'm also selling this before you start. This is for sale. You know what that is?
A saber.
Yep, an authentic replica. Even with the warning labels, hey, you gonna bring your shit up. Real one. And it actually works if you look in the mirror in the background.
Oh, that's what's up.
Well, that's dope.
That's tight.
Well, limited time for $2 million.
Yeah, right.
Good luck with that.
Hey, I'm pulling the Sony right now, man, for the low price of $2 billion. It does, and for the record, it does absolutely nothing but sound effects, and it looks pretty on your mantle for $2 billion.
That's crazy.
Just send that to www.Sony rips you off too. I will too. But no, you know what? I give Sony so much grief, man, and it's people that hear me say stuff like that, and it's really hilarious because they really think I hate Sony, and I just laugh about it all day long. It's just like, I'm so dumb. Like I take shots at Sony because I do think it's funny that this generation, that they do decide to finally fuck people over, and won't nobody give them some grief, man. You know, and I make jokes out of it out of good fun because everybody knows I own everything Sony. I got so much Sony shit. You know what I'm saying? I got PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and it's just like I support the dumbasses, but at the same time, people really need to wake up and just realize that they getting fucked over by this company and just look man, look, Sony, at some point you're gonna stop having to bend us over and take every dime we got. You know, and they don't get it, man. Sony is hurting. When a company hurts, you are no longer their fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you are nothing more than a dollar sign to them. and they feel like they got so many lawyers, they gonna sell everything under the sun until you buy it. And I feel like, man, I hear people all the time, talking about, when Sony TVs. Oh, you got that new Sony TV? We be at store, you hear them old people in the background. I need that new Sony television. I had one for 12 years and it still worked like brand new. you know, you know, they been great to me and all this kind of stuff. That's how they talk. And I'm like, man, Sony was great at one time when they actually cared about their product. When Sony cared about their product, you knew they did because they dropped quality content. When PlayStation 1 and 2 was out, PlayStation 1 and 2 had some of the best damn games in existence. Ain't nobody gonna ever tell me that Siphon Filter was one of the best fucking games you ever played.
If they
Never
don't,
gonna tell me that.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say, Rain?
if they don't, they some liars.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
Dude, when Dead to Rights first came out, come on. I know I lost sleep on that damn game. Strip club.
That hard as shit though.
Huh?
That game was hard.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
but it was
it
fun.
Yeah.
Driver when it first came out.
Right.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
The first, second, third Crash Bandicoot game.
Mhm.
I'm like, come on, man. Sony at one time had a passion for gaming, and it showed because Naughty Dog and Namco and all them. I see you with your blue stinger. I still got that too, and that one. I don't have
What's that? Wow.
He got
That's
Shaq on the hoops.
Wow.
Back when the Lakers, I do have Neo. That game is still awesome. Still got Power Stone. I know you got part 2 somewhere.
This how
Better have Power Stone too. Huh?
my games got missing.
Oh snap! Somebody gonna lose some fingers.
Yeah.
Cause I do have Marvel's Capcom 2 also.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
When Battle Arena Toshinden first came out. I mean, come on. We played the shit out of that.
Yeah. The first 3 was just dope. I mean, that's when you talk. Like I said, man. Yeah, don't make me start pulling out my list of PlayStation games, man. Because I'll start I'll just start like, oh my god.
I'm finna. This is 2 games. If you play these 2 games, you are a true PlayStation gamer. And everybody who think we hate PlayStation because we talk about Xbox One so much. If you play these 2 games, you know you love PlayStation. Game number 1, Tenchu.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There's not a person in this room who did not play that game to death. Tenchu 1 and 2 was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's game number 1. This next one is a mouthful. Bushido Blade.
Oh yes.
Bushido Blade. That game was, man. I used to piss homies off because I would come in there, man. I would just go with the straight kill, instant, man. They would think it was like playing Soul Edge or whatever. No, man, it's one hit, one kill if you get them in the right spot.
Yeah.
Love Bushido Blade. Another honorable mission is Auto Miss You, man.
Yes, all 3 of them. When they put my Jean Renault in the 3rd one, I was done.
Yeah. Yeah, he was still on the hype on the professional. So yeah, everybody loved that dude. Yeah, man, it was great. But I mean,
I'll tell you two movies you need to go watch with him in them, and a lot of people in here looked over these 2 movies. I don't know if y'all ever seen Crimson Rivers. I don't give a shit if you gotta look it up on Netflix, Hulu, whatever the fuck you can find Crimson Rivers on. There's 2 of them. There's Crimson Rivers 1, Crimson Rivers 2. You watch those 2 French movies, watch it in French with the subtitles, and not put that shit in English voiceover because it sounds corny as shit. But those are 2 Jean Renault best movies he's ever made. Now, you think The Professional was good? Picture this dude being a cop in that country where he's from, and in France, and the fact that you got a college where they take the genes from human beings and make the perfect students.
Wow.
like everybody in the college is a clone of some kind of genetic code where everybody's actually made into superstar athletes.
Mm.
Yeah.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, and then the second movie, I think they made it to where these guys had actually found these what you call it, cult people, and actually found out how and on what day Jesus actually walked the earth without nobody knowing it.
Mm.
And they actually knew when the gate of heaven would open and release him on earth. And they waited for him to get there so they can kidnap him and use his blood from his body to open up the gates of hell on earth.
Damn. That's wild.
That's a hell of a movie.
That's damn. Somebody had an imagination like a mug on that.
Dude, but it's crazy though, because when you see that movie, you be like, damn, and they create these human super soldiers that can take bullets, stab them, whatever. They motherfuckers will get up and keep it.
That shit sound crazy like Clockwork Orange, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, I saw that Panzer Dragoon. That's a classic too.
That order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have to go on and release that from your possessions.
Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Hey, don't let me go in there and get Panzer Dragon Saga.
Oh.
I'll put that shit on YouTube. Somebody might knock my dough in. They be like, whoa, that Ninja Leo. I want that game. But no, man. I don't know. This was a good hangout. We still got a bunch of viewers too. I wish I would have left the Q&A section up, but I don't know if anybody talking to us or not. I don't know. Charles been in here. I ain't seen Charles, man. Charles usually got about 100 fucking questions. That's my baby right there. Heavenly motherfucking school. That is my shit, man. That is my game.
All right.
You know
What is your favorite?
Girl from Chuck.
What is y'all's all-time favorite PlayStation game?
Oh, damn.
The first PlayStation or PlayStation 2?
Just let's say PlayStation 1 and 2. Which is your favorite?
1 and 2. Wow. Shit.
On PlayStation 1, I'm going to say Die Hard Trilogy. I actually love that game.
Yeah, I did play the shit out of that.
What'd you say? Trilogy? What?
Die Hard
Die
Trilogy.
Hard.
Oh, Die Hard Trilogy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fear Effect.
Damn. He said Fear Effect.
Wow.
Damn. Ooh.
Badass.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, man, that did change the game, boy. Resident Evil. I can remember when people, I used to have a house full of people, man, and they weren't gamers, right? So they would just watch me do it, and we would all be drinking, chilling, and everybody like, no, don't go there, don't go there. And then the big ass dog would come out the door, 100 people jumping behind the couch and shit. It was so fun, man. Oh my God, yeah, Resident Evil was classic. Resident Evil was classic.
You was almost a Jill sandwich.
Terrible.
I didn't say the actor was hot, but
Everybody
look
said,
over there.
They used to talk loud.
I say like if I had a PS1 game, it would be my favorite. It would be like a tie between Bushido Blade and Dino Crisis.
Oh, yeah.
Dino Crisis.
Oh, yeah.
Capcom made a bunch of good ass games on that system.
Dino Crisis. Wow.
What's up,
They should
Ray?
bring that back.
They should. They should.
I bought them on Dreamcast too. I got the Dino Crisis games on Dreamcast.
Yoshida said no. He said no.
Yep.
No.
He said no.
Brooklyn, what's your favorite, man? You quiet.
Oh, my bad. Nah, I mean on the PlayStation 1, my favorite was Resident Evil. On the PlayStation 2, I gotta go with Metal Gear Solid. You know, that game right there, countless hours on it. That was a game that I just played back to back as a kid then, and then once you beat it, you get to wear the visible camouflage or the tuxedo and play it through with that. And I mean, those were my two favorites.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't see PS2. Damn. I got too many games on PS2. Dragon Quest.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah,
Good game.
Dragon Quest 8 was great.
Yep.
I'm a big
Um,
RPG fanatic, especially animes. Yep, Max Payne. Yeah,
oh
that game
wow.
used to fucking trip me out. It was like watching a movie sometime, dude, when they broke that shit down, what was going on in his life. And I used to
Yeah.
hate them fucking nightmare modes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that drove me
Yeah.
insane, man.
Mhm.
Smell of blood.
Hear that, yeah, hear that baby crying all the fucking time and the phone ringing, and you just kept running around in circles and
Mhm.
couldn't get out that shit. Oh,
Yeah. Um, for me, PlayStation One. God. Um, I'm gonna have to say it is. Man, there's so many. There's absolutely so many. But come to think of it, if it has to be Final Fantasy VII. I know that's kind of cliche because
shit.
everybody else said, but Final Fantasy VII,
Mhm.
it changed my life. I mean, I was about, it took me a year to beat Final Fantasy VII, like to get through everything,
Yeah,
because I never played an RPG before then, and it changed my whole
Mhm.
perspective on RPGs. So
I
on
think it's great.
PlayStation,
Resident Evil 2.
it was ridiculous. I know people that argue and say Final Fantasy VI was the best overall, but I never played six. So, I'd love to play it if they'd ever, make a remake or if I could ever get it on some on PC or something, later on down the line. But, man, Final Fantasy VII was it was amazing to me. I never got gravitated to a game like that, especially for a game that took that long to beat. Um, for the PlayStation 2, wow. Honorable mention is Mark of the Cree. That's a classic ass game, man. That
What?
game didn't get a lot of love.
Mark
Mark
of
of
the
the Cree,
Cree?
yeah, Mark of the Cree.
Let's see if
Its
they have that.
animation, it looked like an animated character, but the game was actually kind of um, it was dark in its own way, and the controls were flawless. He was a it was set in like the old times of the Mayas, the Mayan era or
Oh,
whatever.
Mark of the Cree. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
he
like
uh,
that
and,
game.
and he was trying to find basically his place with his people. I think it's been so long since I played it, but somewhere down the line, some people got killed, and he was avenging them. But that game was both Mark of the Creed and the second one was fantastic.
And guess what?
But
That was made by Sony Studios. That was a legit hand drawn animated game. It
yeah,
got overlooked by God of War.
yeah, the game was
That was legit.
fantastic.
It
Mhm.
got great reviews on what I'm looking at online. The graphics look nice for a PS2 game.
Yeah, yeah, it was fantastic. And man, whew, um, Parasite Eve. I don't know if anybody remember that, but
Oh
Of
yeah. Oh yeah.
course.
Of
Of
course.
course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was Square Enix's
Oh
best
yeah.
game, man. You know
Yeah.
we
one of
remember
the
that.
Oh
the
yeah.
worst. That game was awesome as hell to me, but it had the worst boss battle of all fucking time because I never fought a boss that changed so many damn times.
Some
Ever.
bloodborne shit.
Yeah, that shit was stupid. But
Okay, I
that
gotta
that
I
was my
gotta throw an
favorite.
honorable mention since you gonna get two of them in there. The game D.
Oh yeah, D was cool.
Oh
D
yeah.
was awesome. I never beat D2, but D was nice. The first D was nice. And
hmm
I was just like, dude, when I saw the letter D in blood, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You know? And I booted up one day and I'm just like, okay, this game's pretty badass. Like it was just like it was terrifying. And you know what? That's what Until Dawn reminds me of. A really creepy D like game. Instead of
Mhm.
D, you can actually control what's going on. And Until Dawn, it's all turn based. You know what I mean?
hmm
You know, button press here, there. D, at least you had the freedom to do what you wanted to. I miss Parasite. You shouldn't even mention that game. I'm finna start playing it in a minute.
Parasite Eve was so good, man. It just like I said, that boss was stupid. I was like, it almost ruined the game for me because it was so stupid. I'm like, what developer was thinking that that shit was awesome? I don't know, but other than that, the game was really, really good.
But you know what
It
you got
just
to respect about that though? It was challenging.
right, really challenging,
Yeah.
really challenging, and we need more
And
of
that's
that.
that's what that's what games today aren't. They're not challenging. Somebody told me the other day that I think me and Rain said this, that we wanted them to just remove easy mode.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
that was
keep it
last week's show.
normal and hard.
Right.
But this guy talking about, oh no, don't release easy mode. I like some of my games, they too hard, I get frustrated with them. I'm like, nigga, if I spend $65 on a game and I beat that bitch for a week, I'm pissed. That's gonna frustrate me. I don't work my 65. Shit, I done spent $65 on a game and I done beat that bitch in 5-6 days. No, that'll piss me off. You talking about the game being more challenging? That's what you need, nigga. Use your mind. Figure it out.
Just play some.
You said what, Rain?
You need to go ahead and play some Wii Sports and be quiet.
Yeah, for real.
Right?
Yeah, no, there's no reason.
Play them them old them Tiger handheld games. You remember that?
Old Double Dragon.
Wow.
All right,
Fighter and
since
shit.
we're doing this, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna finish this show off right, man. We're gonna be on here 30 more minutes. We're gonna finish this show off. See, K-Mega started something. Started talking about PlayStation, so we're gonna keep going. Now let's go to PS3.
Yes.
Since you can't really name a PS1, PS2, just name 2 PS3 games that are your favorite out of the whole PS3 genre.
Wow. That's really interesting.
I'm gonna say God of War. God of War. Well, God of War 3.
It's only 3, right? Or was there another one too?
Well, no, there's a lot more if you put in the the Vita and the PSP, but okay, it's got to be God of War. Now that's my overall favorite Sony game. Period.
Okay.
God of War. That's Kratos is the baddest motherfucker ever.
You meant that shit.
Yeah, I meant that he's the best motherfucker ever. I mean, I love Master Chief, but man, Kratos is a whole nother level.
He the only one I got Mortal Kombat for PS3. You know what I'm saying? He was an exclusive character. I was like, I know which one I'm getting.
Yep.
Right. All right. So for me, my 2 favorites, PS3 only, Heavenly Sword and the very first Uncharted game.
Okay.
Those are my 2 favorites on PS3. Rain?
Okay.
My 2 favorites, I would say Metal Gear Solid 4 and Heavenly Sword.
Okay.
What was the first game?
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And Heavenly Sword. All right. Grizzly?
Yeah, my 2 favorites that I played was Bayonetta and Saints Row 2.
Damn, he said Saints Row 2.
Yeah.
That's sad. You know what's sad about that? Is you named 2 third-party games that's on both systems.
I know.
That's your 2 favorite games on PS3.
I know.
Got all them badass exclusives. You didn't name none of them.
I know.
Even Killzone was good on PS3.
Yeah.
Alright, I give him that. I can't. Hey, ain't no judgment.
Well, my 2 games are The Last of Us and The Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Mother love them. I forgot about The Last of Us. Shit.
I haven't played The Last of Us. I haven't had the pleasure of playing it.
And Need for Speed Most Wanted. See, you about that new Most Wanted?
No, I haven't played the new one yet.
Well, the new Most Wanted. We were talking about PS3. The old one ain't on PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
The first one or the second one? The first Most Wanted.
I believe the second one.
Yeah, that's the new one. That was the one with the white cover, right?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
I think so. The city
Yeah,
in the
that game
back.
was dope. Yeah, that game was dope as shit. No, that game was dope. All right, so we're gonna end on PlayStation. We really can't say anything about PS4 yet because they don't have enough out. Um, so we'll go to the original Xbox. Top 2 games on the original Xbox.
Mm. Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna say Crackdown. Will have to
That was
be
on the
that
second
one.
one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's guess. It's off the top of the head. Turok
Yeah,
and
that was on there.
Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi.
Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna say, for sure, just to as an honorable mention, everybody should know it's Halo because if it wasn't for Halo, there wouldn't be no Xbox. But Atagi, Demon Hunter,
Yes. Atari was
that
the
was a
shit.
very, very good game. And um,
You don't get 3.
no, man, I'm just honorable mention. I'm trying to sneak that in. Okay, I'll leave it into the I got that too.
No,
I
I
got that
got you.
too.
Go ahead, bro. I'm just
No,
messing
no,
with
no,
you.
no, no, no. You good. You good. You right. I'll try to slip it in. I try
Right.
to say honorable mention.
But you know what's funny about that? You
Yeah,
just keep naming them because this guy he had so many good games on that system.
yeah, yeah. It did.
All right, Grizzly.
I'm gonna say NFL Fever and Jade Empire.
That's
Yes.
what's up. You get both of them.
Hmm.
Rain.
I'm gonna say Panzer Dragon Order and
Mm-hmm.
the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yep.
Good
Oh,
shit.
okay.
One of the
Yeah.
best looking games at that time, man. There was no game rivaling that graphically.
I'm gonna say my 2 all-time favorites on the original Xbox. Jet Grind Radio Future and I think I still got the other one. I still got them there. The hot coffee version of San Andreas.
Oh, okay. I bet it
Nasty
is.
ass. Nasty ass. Like that hot
CJ, you want
coffee.
some hot coffee? When all right, let's go to 360. Top 2 games of 360. Anybody go first?
I'm gonna say. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You got it. You got it.
No, I was gonna say. I know this is not a exclusive, but I enjoyed Skyrim on the 360, and I enjoyed the first Gears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that first Gears was badass. First time you played that, everybody was crunk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rain.
I'm gonna say the first Saints Row game
Yes.
and Tales of Vesperia.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm about to rack them.
Mm.
Grizzly.
Yeah, like I guess Gears of War, and not I don't really have like a second one, but I just really like Gears of War on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been
All
playing the
right.
shit out there remastered then, huh?
Nah,
They did a good job on that remaster. I'm proud of them on that shit.
Yeah, they did. They
Uh,
did.
Mega.
All right. Uh, number one underrated game is Lost Odyssey. That
Yep.
fucking man, one of the best games, one of the best RPGs that you could play. Um, then, damn, just two is really hard, but I'm gonna go ahead and say a multiplat. Really, I'm gonna say Ninja Gaiden.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ninja.
that.
The gears, everything. Everybody knows about like gears and that, but Ninja Gaiden, You talk about difficult and but satisfying. Oh, oh man, Ninja Gate, and Sigma, this fucking dope.
My top two favorites of all times on the original Xbox, and this is exactly the top two. One of them was Lost Odyssey, but since you already said that, I'm not even gonna say Lost Odyssey now because I had a third anyway.
No,
So I'm gonna go ahead and say, like he said, Saints Row, and the second one is Blue Dragon.
Blue
Most
Dragon.
overrated,
Yeah.
flawlessly interpretation of the Japanese anime RPG created, and that game did not get the credit it deserved. That game was flawless to the actual anime. I was like, wow. And it was so fun. Like, it was just beautiful throughout the whole game. The bosses were nice. The levels were created perfectly. I mean, the story was great. And the character was just, I mean, it was a legit RPG. And I feel like, you know, the 360 has some really hidden gems on them. And people don't realize, like you said, Lost Odyssey was fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Let me show y'all some gameplay of that. I actually just made a video. I haven't even posted for YouTube yet. I want you to see this of Lost Odyssey. This is how flawless this game was. On my damn mouse and why it won't move. Like I'm doing. My battery getting low on my damn mouse. Yeah, like it don't want to move over. Come on, mouse, move. Time I want to show somebody something, you want to start sticking on me. There it is. So let me put this gameplay up. See if it's gonna let me show it to y'all. As long as it ain't made by Square Enix, right?
Yeah.
I can show footage of it. You know, Square Enix and shit, they're Nintendo will flag everything you make. You can't show none of their content online. Alright, let me get back here so I can show y'all this. Man, if you don't hurry up, what the fuck is wrong with this mouse? And I just bought a brand new mouse pad too. That's what makes it even worse. Alright, so oh, it is the mouse pad. It wasn't the mouse. So let me share this screen real quick for everybody to be able to see it. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see it. Yep.
Look at the graphics on this game. And this is all in-game graphics.
That game is just an instant classic, man.
On the 360.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And everybody thought, look at this shit. Everybody thought Final Fantasy was badass. This shit here was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And watch this fool run up this thing. The in-game graphics on this shit was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
His final hit. Gonna take him out right now. And look at the, see the soldiers in the background? They got thousands of enemies on the screen at once. Look at this shit.
Mm. What was this on the 360 Shadows?
Yeah, this 360.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that's what the game was crazy. I was like, it made you. Look, this is what I get out of games, especially like RPGs like that. When you see a game that beautiful, you get excited for the next iteration. Like, oh man, if they look good like this now, I know it's going to look 10 times better now. I can't wait, and it just just makes you more excited for just gaming. And
Yeah.
Lost Odyssey had me excited for that.
I'm gonna skip the gameplay up so you can see more of it. Hold up. Skip it up a little bit. This is all in gameplay, so I can show you some more of it.
Yeah, I can't wait. They have to put this game on backwards capability, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, they have to. They
Ain't no,
have to.
ain't no way around it.
Right. You know.
So check this
Yeah.
out. This is all in gameplay for Brooklyn. So Brooklyn asked me this.
Damn.
In-game graphics is insane. That's crazy for a 360 game, ain't it?
That was pretty
Mhm.
good.
I want to say a honorable mention.
Go ahead.
Uh, Two Herman.
What is it?
Two Herman.
Oh
Two
yeah,
Human, yeah. That was pretty good.
Brooklyn. See now, look. That's a 360 game.
Yeah. Ain't no excuse, man. Ain't no excuse.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Oh, you remember that game I told you I already got video of it? I ain't supposed to show you it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm gonna screenshot just a little bit of it here so you guys will see it. Remember I told you I had that Dragon Dogma already?
Yeah.
This is the footage I ain't supposed to show nobody yet.
Oh damn.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
that's on
crazy.
PC, and that's running in 4K.
That looks good.
Oh wow.
Damn.
That looks good. Now that
Wait,
definitely
when
makes me want to get the PC jumping. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna say?
when is that coming
Grizzly?
out?
January 15th. I'm not supposed to show nobody right now.
Exclusive to the PC.
Yes, sir. Exclusive to the PC.
Now that makes me ask just a brief question. You think, okay, since it is exclusive to the PC with this Xbox streaming thing, do you think it's okay, a possibility that that game could get on the one?
I don't know. I think they specifically made it for the PC just so they can release
Okay.
the game with all this DLC and all the graphics and all that they wanted to do with it. They wanted to be able to do it. Like, you know what? Let me show you a little bit more of it. Once you create your character, this shit's gonna trip you out. Oh, motherfucker, if you don't stop, fucking mouse pissing me off. Yeah, this mouse pissing me off like crazy. I think the battery just going low. I'm gonna have to switch my mouse out. I'm trying to show y'all gameplay so I can show y'all my character and stuff on it. There we go. Damn, we didn't even let me come back to this screen. So here's more footage of it. And like I said, this is all in game. I haven't released this video yet. I will soon. So the dragon is gonna take out pretty much every damn body that exists. Now it's funny, you see this big ass dragon, you're like, well, what about the dragon? Let me shrink this up so I can manipulate it. And this is all in game graphic. He's killing everybody. And then look at this. Hold on, back it up a little bit. This is all in game graphics.
Is that's the brother you playing with?
Huh? And that's my character I created. Look at me with big ass afro and shit.
That's
Yeah,
Afro
that's my brother.
Samurai.
what I'm talking about. That's the brother.
That's a black man.
You know how to make him a brother, man. Got him a fro and everything. That's clean, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Graphics are sick as shit, man. You know, he's got the shit knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Got that food with that fro, man. Just let your soul glow.
Soul glow.
That's funny.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I got so many videos I haven't been able to upload yet, man. 'Cause I've been holding this stuff back for the special moment of me actually getting, um, some stuff out. I got a schedule for everything. What was that PS1 game you said you liked so much? It was like it was the PS2 game, was the Cree or whatever.
Oh, Market of Cree? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that for you, and I'm gonna make it for you.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It's gonna be part of my gameplay videos I'm gonna make for you. You
Cool.
know what? Let me write this down. I want everybody who joined my podcast tonight to give me one classic game on PS1, PS2 that you want to see. Cause we did some good call outs tonight on some PlayStation games. And of course, I don't have enough PlayStation game videos on my channel right now. Name each one of y'all name one PS1 and one PS2 game that you want to make. You want me to see me make a video of, and I'm gonna make those videos tonight, and I have them ready by tomorrow evening.
Mm.
Who want to go first?
Look, this might sound funny, but man, I want to see some gameplay of Toshinden 2 on PlayStation 1.
Toshinden 2, PS1. Okay.
Okay. On the PlayStation 2 Mark of the Cree. But an honorable mention, I'm throwing those in. Final Fantasy X, man, is another classic, and on the Xbox 360, The Witcher 2. I had to say, give a shout out to those games right there.
All right. Grizzly, since you my guest tonight, brother, you hope you're gonna be in some future podcasts with us.
Oh man. Shoot. I guess either you can, like I said earlier, you can either do like Down Crisis or Bushido Blade for PS1. PS2. Um. I did. You got. Well, I would like to see some like Sly Cooper, I guess.
Okay, done. I have every game ever made, by the way, so don't worry about what game you name. I got it. So that's not even a question. That ain't even a problem. So whatever game you name, I got it. So if it exists, I have it.
Good.
Boss man.
So I would like to see you make for the PS1 Bloody Roar gameplay, and for the PS2 Silent Hill 2.
Done. Silent Hill 2. I actually do have that. Done.
You got Silent Hill 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, Rain.
For the PS1, I would like to see Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
Kind of get me flagged by Square Enix, but I'll do it.
And for the PS2, I would say Twisted Metal Black.
Nice.
Any specific car you want me to drive with?
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah. Hey man, why you gotta show a clown? Jeez.
I know, I fucking hate clowns. I'm gonna do
Hate
it.
clown. Hate.
I would say Million, but I don't know if he on there. If he on there or not.
What is it?
Minion. Damn. Yeah, I don't know if Minion's on there or not.
Yeah, Million. I know he was on part 2.
Yeah.
He was like
big ass black truck.
Yeah.
Or semi. Yeah.
I will work on these videos tonight, and if I'm off tomorrow, so I have plenty of time to do my edits tonight and do my recording. And he said Silent Hill 2. Which Sly Cooper you want me to do? 1, 2, or 3? I got all of them.
The first one.
Okay, done. Check my inventory real quick. I'm not worried about the PlayStation 1 games. I got all of those. PS2. Check my fact sheet. Twisted Metal 2. Did I rip Twisted Metal 2? I might have to go dig out the folder. Yes, I do have it. Okay. That's Twisted Metal Black. Yeah, that's right one. Yeah, Twisted Metal Black. Yeah, we good. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger say, no problemo. yeah, man. This has been a great podcast, man. We had fun tonight. Had mother lovers didn't want to come in here tonight because they was tired and sleepy and stuff. I ain't gonna say no names, right? Then got in here and got with the family and got excited.
Mhm.
Thought they was even tired. But that's exactly what we are, man. We're a big gaming family, it's good to have great intellectual friends like I do in here right now that continue to join us every Sunday night at 10:30. For a lot of you mother lovers that don't know what time we here, we usually say we're gonna be in here for about an hour every motherfucking time, and we always in here for like 2 weeks. But
Yep.
but that's what happens, man. When you have family that have lives outside of YouTube, and then when they finally get on the same in a group together, they just click.
Yeah.
And you can't put a time on a click. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you get in there, and you get to share moments and experiences with people. Next week, next Sunday, I hope to do a video about more of us as gamers, so people can know where we stand as gamers, as we're what we grew up, who we are as human beings outside of gaming, what gaming does for us in our everyday lives, so you can know more about the Gamers United and who we are. But I want to say thanks again for everybody who joined us tonight, that watched the videos, and I hope everybody learned something tonight. That fact that we give Sony shit all the time, but we're not Sony, we're not Sony haters. We're just people who grew up loving who they were, and we're not liking too much who they are today. So, because we know they have the ability to be more than who they are today, and we feel like they're shortening themselves as a company, and they shorten us as fans, and that's all we speak out on. And I'll let everybody else have their closing statements, and then we'll exit out this live podcast. We're gonna sit in here and talk, but you mother lovers ain't gonna see us. So, so my family started. Whoever wants to go first, what is your closing statements for tonight? Grizzly, I heard that huff and puff. It's you first on the spot.
Well, yeah, it was a good podcast tonight. It was good listening to everybody's opinions and whatnot. Yeah, like we said earlier, the whole virtual reality thing, and about PlayStation and whatnot. Hopefully, these things can be successful and not go down as like a failure again, as it's been listed other times. And that's my opinion about that. And like I said again, you can catch me on YouTube at youtube.com/OurGang1. I have a SoundCloud, Bandcamp, whatever. It should be listed on my YouTube page. And thank you for having me in this chat.
Anytime, my brother. Who's next, fellas?
I'll go. I'll go. This is your boy K Megaphone 5, man. Love the podcast, man. Again, can't thank B Shadows enough to reaching out to a brother to, just want to let my voice be heard, because, it just makes you feel good to talk about something that you definitely put your time and effort behind. This is a hobby, but it's like life as well, because we put so much time behind it. So, it's just fun to talk about. And I could talk about gaming all night long. So that's just a positive. The VR thing, don't have no ill will towards it. I hope it's successful, to a degree to where it doesn't damage what true gaming is, and that is games. I don't want I don't want the market to turn into the cell phone gaming market, or, the mobile market or whatever. I want games to be here, and we have different games to come out, new IPs plus old remakes, of classics, not of just games that came out a couple of years ago. Also, like I said, this panel, great guys. You know, it's just cool to be here, and I'm just really appreciate it. So yeah, check me out. My YouTube channel is KMega45. I got a Twitter at KMega4, and I started Twitch, and I'm gonna broadcast something on Twitch tomorrow night. And it's the same name, KMega45, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. And we will be watching them on Twitch. Support as always. Rain.
Well, yeah, this is Rain, 84. I enjoyed the podcast with you brothers. You know, I was a little tired earlier, but but I pulled through.
We got him. We tricked him into coming in here. That's what that was.
Yes,
So are you gonna say on your closing statement?
yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed
That boy
the podcast.
tired for real.
You know, yeah. I enjoyed the podcast. You know.
All right. Okay. Short and sweet. Brooklyn Boss.
Well, guys, I'm Brooklyn Boss. I want to first say thank you to B Shadows for inviting me once again. I know I came in a little bit late to the panel, but I'm here. I want to thank all the panel for being here as well. I enjoy joining a podcast with people that know what they're talking about, and that's one of the things that gravitated me towards the channel. You know, what a difference a years make. I remember a year ago, maybe around this time, you know, my boy B Shadows was considering leaving, and I'm glad that he did. Very knowledgeable in gaming, and
Right.
he has the gift to bring gamers together that really enjoy this. This is not just a hobby for some of us. This is a way of life. This is a culture. I embrace it, and I'm not ashamed of it. But I'm just glad that we actually are able to do this every week and talk about things that make sense, that affect the gamers, and we talk from a genuine place of truth and knowledge. So once again, I want to thank everybody for being here. It's not my brothers here, and I can't wait to do the next one.
Word up.
Good deal. Who has not went? Does everybody went?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note, we are out this mother lover. Peace and mother lover hair grease, and it is an 80s term if you don't know what it means. And for everybody who saw the videos and the games that we presented, I want to thank you and appreciate that. You know, we did actually share some classics tonight. Please do not send messages to us and asking us to let you borrow a game online. Brother, you know, I'm gonna do like an old soul single commercial, and I'm just gonna tell you like everybody else would. No, my brother, you got to get your own. And I'm out of here.
Oh, man.
Peace.